Guys, it's your own boy, the one and only Great Dane, back to 856 Star Drop opening. And again, I don't know if this is a regular thing now or if I've been getting lucky days in a row now, but I do have another Chaos Drop at the end of the daily wins, so again, I'm sure I'll get confirmation in the club shortly, but otherwise, if we're always getting at least one Chaos Drop a day, I think that's just at least something else to look forward to. But again, the rest of the wins for today are just Star Drops, so I assume I probably had at least some sort of lucky day yesterday. But let's get right into the rewards.
Super rare.
Starting with a super rare of 100 coins.
Rare.
And a rare of 100 XP doublers.
Super rare.
Super rare of 100 coins.
Rare.
Rare of 50 coins.
Super rare.
Super rare 50 power points. And we actually hit the 8 drop. Super rare of 100 coins, 100 coins, 50 power points, 100 coins, 50 bling, 100 coins, 100 coins, 50 power points. And again, I did complete the additional quest for 2 star drops as well as the mega quest for 10 star drops, so we actually still have 12 more star drops to open. So let's see what we have.
Super rare.
Super rare 200 XP doublers.
Super rare.
Super rare 200 XP doublers again.
Rare.
Rare of 100 XP doublers.
Super rare.
Super rare 50 power points.
Rare.
Rare of 100 XP doublers.
Rare.
Rare 50 coins.
Super rare.
Super rare of 100 coins.
Super rare.
Super rare of 100 coins.
Rare.
Rare of 100 XP doublers.
Rare.
Rare of 100 XP doublers.
Rare.
Rare 25 power points.
Epic.
Epic. 150 credits. Again, just pretty happy to hit the 8 drop at all, I guess. But we have Daily Streak, day 265 with a reward of 50 power points. And again, the fortunes are just glitched now this season, I guess. I'm not really sure what that's about. So again, I cannot remember the name of this one, but Safe Blast. So again, my initial thoughts are that it's very control oriented, so I found Crow worked really well. I was stuck playing with like a Shelly. Again, these are more open maps, so you generally want to have at least mid-range brawlers, so Shelly can do well, especially since quite a few people are maining Frank, so it's not like it's a bad choice inherently, but again, generally you probably don't want to pick Shelly unless you're just expecting to go against Frank. And again, I don't think Safe Blast is in ranked this season, so it's really not something you have to worry about competitively anyway, but it wasn't too hard to get to the additional Mega Quest trophies. Again, the other Mega Quest I have here doesn't matter, but I assume I'll just save the other Mega Quest after dealing damage for tomorrow. An additional 3 Chaos Drops, so it should be pretty exciting. Again, maybe we'll hit another 8 drop, but really nothing else too crazy going on, I don't think. But if we actually look at the mode selection for today, I'll see we have Safe Blast, Gunpowder, Gangway, and again, I actually logged in at a point where I was able to play a mode with 1 bomb on the map and a mode with 2 bombs. I think you can sort of get an edge with the 2 bombs a bit more, because if you're throwing them both at once, you need 2 brawlers to actually try and grab the bombs, and you actually can throw the bombs. It's not like Present Plunder with the update where it's attached to you, which is good because they explode. But they do 20,000 damage, so again, no matter what brawler you're running, if it explodes and you're holding it, you're going down. And interesting strategy, I'll say, is you can wait till it's about to explode and there's a very obvious indicator, and you can throw it at an enemy brawler and then they just blow up for 20,000 damage. So even if you can't get to the safe, you can have an advantage by being able to get the bomb in general. And then it looks like it takes about 4 safe hits to destroy the safe with the bombs. It's about 30% each bomb, so again, at least 4 to take out the safe all the way. And the other interesting thing is, unlike, well, actually, I guess it's usually percent based in heist, so it doesn't usually matter. It's very, very rare in heist that you get a tied match or a stalemate. But in this mode, it's a lot more common because the damage amounts are guaranteed to be exact percentages of 30%. So if the timer runs out and it's a tie, there is no end of showdown that happens, there's no overtime, it just ends the match and that's about it. So we also have Basketball Pocket Pass, Brawl Hockey H's for Holiday, Brawl Ball 5v5, Siberian Standoff, and Brawl Arena the Smackdome. And really nothing too crazy going on in the mode selection. If we hop over to the shop, still have the Toy Story skins, Night Lily and Reload at a discount. Now we have a special offer for gems on Pegasus Berry. Again, it is a newer skin, but I don't really see the reason to spend gems on it, especially at a lower discount here when you could potentially get it for free. At least I believe it's an epic. Yeah. So I have a daily freebie of 10 power points and 15 coins. Daily offer of gems is still there, but not interested in that. So, as of today, I have 900 XP doublers and 195,832 power points. But something else I'll point out, because it's not really something I can see or show in the video because I've already gotten all the previous passes, is apparently the skins that you can get with the vault keys include past season skins. So if you felt they weren't that exclusive because of the potential for recolors or just re-releases of previous past season skins, they're even less exclusive now, because you can literally just buy a past season skin outright for 2 skin keys. But at the same time, it's less beneficial to do so if you haven't already gotten every single pass before, because it looks like if you buy a skin out of season, you have to spend 2 skin keys, which first of all you need to buy the Brawl Pass Plus for that, but additionally you'd never really be able to catch up, I'll say, unless you, again, they re-release the skins outward of the season and you just so happen to get it for free, because you're going to be spending 2 skin keys, which is the amount you get the entire season. But if you were fortunate enough to get every skin of every pass, it looks like you'll be getting 2 full skin sets every season, assuming you buy the Brawl Pass Plus. So again, it's not too shabby overall. But the other thing I'll say is, again, it's probably best to just save your resource keys for now. And I'm not actually sure what the heck we're going to be doing with brawler keys, especially if you're someone who always gets the brawlers on the early release, or at least like I try to do. Again, I've had to buy some boxes, unfortunately, with the gems that I've had, but if you're always getting them for free, what are you actually going to spend the brawler keys on? And again, I swear they said something about converting the keys to credits as well, because that's reasonably what would happen, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait to find out on that. They might add that as an option later on if we start stacking up an incredible amount of brawler vault keys that we can't do anything with, or at least a small majority of players, I'd imagine, that might have that issue. It's not too difficult to get every brawler in the game, I don't think, especially with the new credit system. You just play long enough, I think you're pretty much guaranteed to get them. But again, we're also you can't buy credits, but I think you can only just buy every brawler straight up for gems anyway, so it's not like it's impossible to just pay to get all the brawlers or something, and you'd still be at the same dilemma with the brawler keys for the vaults if you always get them ahead of time. So I'm not really sure what they're gonna do about that, but again, let me know what you guys think of the Safe Blast mode. You need good teammates. It's one of those modes where you really need good teammates if you're gonna do well, but controller brawlers usually do pretty well, or anyone that can control an area, because you really want to get your hands on those bombs. And something I've noticed that seems to work rather often is, if the players have played the mode, they're going to know to block the safe when you're about to throw the bomb. So what you want to do, instead of throwing it so they can catch it, is you either want to hold the bomb long enough where it's about to explode anyway, so it doesn't matter if they catch it, or you want to throw it behind the safe, because I swear it will explode before it hits the ground as it goes over the safe. There's like some kind of animation glitch there, or I don't know if it's an intended feature, but it explodes before it hits the ground if you throw it directly to the back of the safe. So that pretty much always works, but again, you actually need to have good teammates to be able to get the bombs in the first place. But I think that's kind of a almost guaranteed way to get those to go off. But yeah, again, I don't think anything else too crazy is going on. Second day of the season. Should definitely have some time to finish those. Well, not finish, but at least get to the uploads today and make that additional video on the Squad Busters new season. Again, nothing inherently new in it, but just gonna talk about the recent events and what the future of Squad looks like at this point. Again, nothing inherently special, but it should at least last for a few more months. So yeah, other than that, and let me know again if you guys are enjoying the season and the new modes, and if you're getting anything good out of your chaos drops. Again, I think I've been fairly fortunate with them so far, but other than that, let's see how far I can take this, guys.